Hey guys, another Fanatic Farms video for you. If you grew up in the 80s, early 90s, then I'm pretty sure you're familiar with the Ghostbusters. You know, it's probably you've watched the films, guarantee you've watched the films, or you've seen the cartoon, the real Ghostbusters. Or, the 90s or 2000s, maybe the extreme Ghostbusters or the newer films. I don't know, but you, somewhere along the lines of your life, you will know the Ghostbusters. Now, with every cartoon that came out in the 80s and 90s, there was usually a toy line. And Kenner did the real Ghostbusters. And boy, did they do it justice. I mean, you had so many action figures, so many vehicles, so many play sets that came from it. We had the original core cast, but they were all based on the cartoon, which was kind of cool. They had the haunted humans, you had the play sets, the firehouse. Hell, even the Universal monsters kind of got the real Ghostbusters touch to it. They were put in the toy line. The reason I'm ranting on about this is because, one of the best vehicles in pop culture out there is the Ecto 1, and Kenner produced the real Ghostbusters Ecto 1 toy, which was a fantastic car. Like I said, I was born in the 80s, I grew up in the 90s, so I missed out on all that kind of stuff. I did have a few toys, but again, that's because I got them from car boot sales, so, they never had all the pieces, or, they weren't complete, they weren't in good condition. I had the Scare Ray, or Extreme Scare Ray, where his ears popped out, his eyes popped up, and he pushed his arm and did that. But I also did have the Ecto 1. But mine was, yellowed from being in the sun. All the stickers had faded and were ripped. I was missing the seat on the top. And to be honest, I kind of used it more for my Jurassic Park toys. I didn't have that car, so, put the Jurassic Park figures in that one, and it was the, what do you call it? The vehicle, the tour vehicle was my Ecto 1. But the fantastic thing is, we live in a world now that's full of nostalgia, and everything is nostalgia. Like myself, I honestly admit I am stuck in, the 90s, the 80s. I refuse to grow up. I refuse to live in the 2000s. So saying that, Hasbro, they did a fantastic thing in 2020. They released a Kenner Classics Ghostbusters set, toys. Downside is they made it exclusive to Walmart, which for me, who lives in the UK, sucks. And you could only get it online, and the price was crazy. And then come 2022, they released it internationally. Fantastic, joy to the world. And you can get it on Amazon now. It's like 20 quid for a reproduction of the 1980s. I think it was 1986. I think it came out originally. Kenner Ecto 1 toy, and I bought one. I had to. Look at me, I'm a Ghostbuster. And this is the box it came in. I will put a picture of the original box up here, so do a quick comparison. You'll have to do it yourself. I can't see this. Okay, get rid of that. This is the box. Let's go and get it out of the light. And it screams 80s. It screams nostalgia. I love it. I love the corny, cartoonesque artwork. I never understood why they didn't use like the likenesses of the characters from the TV show. Because, let's face it, they do not look like Bankman, they do not look like Winston, they do not look like Egon. Similarities, but they just don't look like it. And, it's here, comes with the swivel seat and Ghost Claw. Also, you've got the weird little ghost being caught. It's brilliant, and you can tell it's a reissue because you've also got the Hasbro label, yes, down here, and then the lovely Kenner label here. Back of the box is just the obligatory, I like that word, product shot, showing the claw being in use, storing the swivel gun seat, and this weirds me out. Hasbro, this was released the second wave. Hasbro released the first wave of Kenner Classic Ghostbuster toys, which was the 4 main figures, Stay Puft and Slimer. So why? Can someone please tell me this? Did they blur out the picture of Peter Venkman? They have the rights to that toy. They released that toy. So why have they blurred it out? It's weird. But yeah, that's the box. Inside the box you had the instructions. You can see that? Yeah, we go. And it's literally just how to add the all of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decals. How you can sit them in the car on the swivel seat. How the swivel seat sits in the car. And then how the ghost claw works. That's what that is. Not overly informative. Like I say, 6 decals, which comes on a sheet like this. Sadly, giant crease down this one. So when it came in the package, it was like that. Devastating. But thankfully, I didn't need this sticker seat. But yeah. So here it is. There. The Ecto 1 from the real Ghostbusters. Very elegant, very stylized. And obviously it's based on the cartoon version, so yeah, very stylized car. But it's just, there's not much decals to it, there's not much paint, well, there is no paint apps to this whatsoever. It's all molded coloured plastic, and I still love it. You know, we've got the license plate, the stickers on the doors, sticker of for the back window, another No Ghost logo, and the other license plate. That is it. That is all the stickers that come with it, and it just looks so nice. I will say the license plate sticker was a little bit too big on the back, so trim that down. Apart from that, it's perfect. I absolutely love this. Like I said, in the packaging it's mentioned about the ghost claw, so it's made for a lot smaller hands. That's the ghost claw that comes out of the back, and it can open, close. Most of you will know this. Ecto also comes with this orange ghost. But right, to activate the winding function for the ghost claw is on the back. You've got the exhaust pipes here. Slide them over, don't get the rope caught, and that will activate the winding cog. So catch your ghosts, and you would just roll it across and it will wind it up, but because I'm on a table it's slippery, it don't work, so I'm going to have to quickly do it that way. And obviously it didn't work. That's brilliant. But the idea is, yeah, you wind it up and it'll drag the ghost into. Make sure you got a good hold of the ghost with the claw. Also, I would suggest in the back of the car, you just see there's kind of like footwell kind of things from the wheel arches here and the other side. It makes a really good place to store the claw when you're not in use. Always make sure that you put the exhaust pipes back in the right place as well, back into the off position, so the wheels can free roll. Otherwise, you have a good chance of breaking the cogs in it. So then the winch doesn't work, and yeah, what's the point then? Swivel seat does 360, and the blasters on top do 360 as well. Well, the little one does, the big one gets stuck. I don't really like the chair on top, so take it off, stick it in the back, done. And then just for giggles, there's Ray. Ray just sits in. Like that. Oh, and driving very erratically there. Yeah. There we go. There's Ray in the car. Can also fit another figure next to him here, and you can put another one on the gunner's seat, which then you store in the back. That's about it. Or what I used to as a kid, when I said I use it for the Jurassic Park stuff, you just shove as many figures as possible in the back. You can get about 3 or 4 in there. But yeah, that is, there we go, the Ecto 1 from Kenner, well, Hasbro. Classic Kenner release of the Ecto 1. And for a reissue, it's pretty much perfect. And there is some slight variations between this and the original. I don't know what they are. I haven't really noticed. I do like a lot of things. Like I say, I do love how it is just all like the moulding up here of the plastic, the moulding in the door for the Ghostbuster logo. You know, the moulded door handles, little things like that. Just little touches. It's brilliant. It looks so good. Just sleek, elegant design. But what's amazing is they kept this toy going for what, they came out, like I say, 86, I think it came out. Come the 90s, after Ghostbusters 2, they were still using this mould, but they upped it. They made the Ecto 1A. And as you can tell by my uniform, I like Ghostbusters 2. That's the one I grew up on, you know. I had that one on VHS. I didn't have Ghostbusters, so to me, Ghostbusters was Ghostbusters 2. The wonderful thing about this world as well, apart from being nostalgia, is like sites like Etsy, or however you pronounce it, where you can buy the random. So I bought myself another one of these, and then I found a seller, and I'll put a picture up here of the person I got it from France, who does reproduction stickers. And I got the Ecto 1A stickers because, you know, you need them. I will just put him here. Stay. And, you know, they have been used, but that was one of the sticker sheets that came. And that was the other one. They came from France. It took about 4 or 5 days to get here, so not too bad. And, yeah. I don't know if you can really see that. There we go. So, the Ecto 1A. And dear God, it had so many more stickers in the 5 that came with it. This time around, you know, you've got the hazard striping stickers. You've got the door with the Ghostbuster 2 logo. Yes, granted, it's not in line with the other hazard stripes. And also, because they use the same mould for the Ecto 1A originally, it had the same issue where they had the mould for the indent for the original stickers, but then that doesn't fit this sticker. So it doesn't really 100% sit properly. But you had 1, 2, 3, 4 Ghostbuster logos came with this sticker sheet. 2, who you gonna call? Oh no, not who you gonna call. Call Us, which is on the front of the bonnet, or the hood, we're gonna call it that. We also had these kind of like no entry, no ghost logo signs without the ghost, kind of marking off, you know, what you still on fighter planes, they just mark off every time they shot down a plane. Same with this, I'm assuming every time they catch a ghost, put another mark on there. I don't know if you can see that very well. There's like a transparent-esque Slimer in the window, which is pretty sweet. To mimic the LEDs signage, we've got for hire, and we're back on the top here. On this side we have, where's that one? Ghost on board. On the back we have Slimer again. This is another slime sticker. And then here we have We Break for Ghosts, or Break for Ghosts. Also, you know, you have the hazards running along the top. The phone number, We Believe You. It's just, sadly the whites don't match. You can see like the sticker white is a lot brighter than the car white. But, nah, who cares? And yeah, like I said, this sticker sheet is kind of like a transparent plastic with the slime patches. So kind of, if you can see on the windshield there, but then when you put it on the white ones, they look really cool. Here, got slime dripping out there, splats. It's just such a cool car, and because it is the same as the other Kenner release, Hasbro Kenner release, it comes with the same yellow, orange ghost. So yeah, that's my Ecto 1A. And then the Ecto 1 next to it. Oh, take that off again, don't like it. But I think eventually, when I can, I would love to get these up on a shelf together, just side by side. Because they are just fantastic cars. Like I say, I've seen people do this and they've used all the stickers, and sometimes I think less is more. So, you know, you don't have, if you do buy Ecto 1, and you decide to do the same as me, to have both, you know, don't go mental. Sometimes you don't have to cover all the car and stickers, but it's the little bits of slime just make it look cool. Like the ones I've seen, they're really busy and it looks a bit garish. This, I think I've done just right. Maybe one or two less slimes I should have done really, but hey ho. Also, this one is meant to have the real Ghostbusters sticker going across here. Again, I'm making this more look like the movie car than the cartoon car. I don't even think the Ecto 1A was in the cartoon, so I left that off. I don't like that. But yeah, let's put that down there. So, if you can get them, get them. If you, like myself, Ghostbuster fan, then highly recommend them. I had the Ecto 1 for a while, and then I thought, oh, stuff it, I will go and buy another one. And eventually, like I say, they will be on display with any luck, but for now they are off to one side. I have too much geeky stuff on display at the moment, I'm not allowed it. Just one more thing before I go. I actually, tell where you're from, I am a Ghostbuster. I work for the Sussex Ghostbusters, which is a cosplay charity. We do all work, like fundraising work around the Sussex area. That's why we're called the Sussex Ghostbusters. If you're interested in get hold of us, check us out on Instagram or Facebook. I will put a link in the description. Hell, even if you're a Ghostbuster yourself and looking for a group to cosplay with, give us a shout or get in contact. We are always looking for new members to join our group. So, alright, yeah. Well, thank you very much. I have been the Fanatic Farms, and it's been another video. Like, subscribe, do whatever. I hope you have a good day. Take it easy.